Hey guys, Sonicals831 back for the 2003 Meijer 400. So, a few things you need to know about this race. Well, of course, Jeff Green won the last race. Dale Earnhardt seeking resurgence at this track. He's had very poor finishes in the first two. Hopefully that can turn things around. That's pretty much it for the news for this race. But before I get on with the race, I will announce this. In NASCAR in real life, on January 10th, Carl Edwards, one of the best drivers on the circuit, announced his retirement. And this was completely shocking and unexpected. And I'm sure by the time this video pops up, there will be, some sort of explanation to why Carl Edwards decided to retire at the time being. He's 37, in the prime of his career. He almost won the championship a few times, including back at Homestead in November, and he did wreck with 9 to go. I will say I do think maybe that has to do with it, and maybe, just racing for 36, 38 weeks out of the year, that's tough. I mean, these drivers hardly have, a life outside of racing. And also, I do know Daniel Suarez, the Xfinity Series champion, will take over the 19 ride, so I'm not too worried about Suarez. I'm just stunned by what happened. So, I mean, it happens. Obviously, I'm always worrying about my sport because, this is NASCAR. But, without further ado, we do have a race to get towards. So, let's go ahead and get to it. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the 2003 Meijer 400. Starting on pole, this time it's Dale Earnhardt starting on the pole. Can he win from the pole today? Starting second is Mark Martin. Starting third is Jimmy Johnson. He almost won this race in 2002. And then Tony Stewart in fourth. Behind them is Rusty Wallace and Bill Elliott. Starting seventh is Ryan Newman in a special University of Kentucky paint scheme for this race. And then a Kentucky native next to him, Michael Waltrip. Then it's Matt Kenseth and Jeff Birding rounding out the top 10. Starting 11th, last year's winner, Jeff Green, and then Dale Earnhardt Jr. in 12th. Jeff Gordon, who was the runner-up in the last race, is starting 13th, and 14th, Ricky Rudd. Starting 15th is a rookie by the name of Greg Biffle, and starting 16th, Dale Jarrett. Starting 17th is Ricky Craven, and 18th, Kurt Busch. And then 19th, Kevin Harvick, and starting 20th, the 2001 winner, Terry Labonte. Starting 21st is Kyle Petty, starting 22nd, Jimmy Spencer, 23rd, Johnny Benson, and starting 24th, Steve Park. Starting 25th is Robbie Gordon, starting 26th is Scott Wimmer, starting 27th is Bobby Labonte, and 28th, Casey Mears, 29th, Dave Blaney, 30th, Elliott Sadler. Starting 31st is a rookie by the name of Jack Sprague, and 32nd, another rookie named Jamie McMurray. Starting 33rd, Jerry Nadeau, and 34th, Ken Schrader. Starting 35th is Jeremy Mayfield, and then rounding out the field, John Andretti, Brian Vickers, who will be a rookie in 2004, Sterling Marlin, Boris Said, Ward Burton, Mike Skinner, and Joe Nemechek. This race also had a lot of entries, and here are some of the drivers that missed this race due to qualifying. That would be Brett Bodine, Derek Cope, Frank Kimmel, Todd Bodine, Kevin LePage, Hideo Fukuyama, Tony Raines, Ron Fellows, Kerry Earnhardt, Ron Hornaday, Casey Atwood, and Jason Jarrett. Alright, here we go again, guys. 200 laps to decide who will win the third Meijer 400. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up tight. Dale Earnhardt will lead the way. The green flag is out for the 2003 Meijer 400. Here are the final 4 laps of the 2003 Meijer 400. And here they come off of turn 4. The checkered flag is in the air, and Matt Kenseth will win the 2003 Meijer 400 here at Kentucky Speedway. There you have it, folks. Matt Kenseth wins. And that will definitely help him towards the championship. Well, I certainly hope you all have enjoyed this race. I know things got really bizarre. And that first caution actually did not show the whole wreck because it got a little ridiculous because it is a video game after all. So everyone pretty much just stacked up and started hitting each other. That's why you saw basically every car except for like 2 of them that had damaged rear ends. You know, that wasn't me. That was the game. Instead of the cars going around, they just kept stacking up and bumping into each other. So I found it really strange, but oh well. I mean, it is what it is. So, you know, I could have showed the whole thing, but, you know. I guess for the next Meijer 400, the 2004 race, I will make a mention that it is no longer the Winston Cup after 2003. Just like in real life, it will be the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. Later, of course, called the Sprint Cup when Sprint bought Nextel. And, of course, today, now we have the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. So, as always, stay tuned. I got more videos planned, as always. You know, I just release them whenever. I don't really have a schedule. You know, I'm back in school now. I got work, but as always, I'll get them done. So, coming soon to 2004 Meijer 400. Sunburst Rare Graffiti videos and all other goofy videos that I usually do. La la la. I'm Flash Century. I'm too legal to drunk. That recent video. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Sonic Rules 831, and I'll see you all in the next video.